Flo Rida, born Tremar LaSalle Dillard, broke out into the music scene with his single Low featuring T-Pain. The single became a platinum hit and topped various charts like the Billboard Hot 100, where it charted at the number 4 spot. Flo Rida first got a taste of the music scene through his brother-in-law, who was the hype man for 2 Live Crew. Because of who his brother-in-law was, Flo Rida became the backup rapper and hype man for Fresh Kid Ice, who happened to be a member of the 2 Live Crew. He toured with him and even made a few appearances on his albums. This got the attention of Devontae Swing, who was a former member of Jodeci, and invited him to meet him in California. Even with this connection, he still struggled to make it in LA. He was rejected by so many labels, including Death Row and Capitol Records. Flo Rida stayed in hotels and even slept on the streets of California, hoping to make it as a rapper. He still kept at his music and recorded several mixtapes. His hard work didn't go unnoticed, and in 2004, he went back to Florida and signed with Po' Boy Entertainment. He went on to drop his debut album, Mail on Sunday, in 2008. This album includes hits like Elevator, which featured Timbaland, and Low. Low was downloaded over 120,000 times on iTunes, and is still seen as one of Flo Rida's biggest hits. Mail on Sunday featured some big artists like will.i.am, Rick Ross, and Trey Songz. He also started featuring in other artists' albums like Lady Gaga's The Fame and Gutta by Ace Hood. He also featured on DJ Khaled's album We Global. In March of 2009, he released his sophomore album Roots, which charted at number 8 on the Billboard 200 and sold over 55,000 copies in its first week. On that album was Right Round, which made it to the US Billboard 100 and the US Billboard Pop 100 charts and stayed there for 6 weeks. Right Round has been featured in many movies like Pitch Perfect and The Hangover. Roots earned Flo Rida a nomination for Best Rap Album at the 52nd Grammy Awards. Only One Flow Part 1 was his third album, which was released in late 2010. Unfortunately, this album didn't perform as well as his previous music projects. In December of 2010, he founded his own label, International Music Group, which signed artists like Black and Get Fresh. Black did an interview with Joe Budden where he said that in the 5 years that he was signed to Flo Rida's label, he didn't see a penny. He supposedly entered into a shady deal with Flo Rida that stunted his artistic growth. In 2012, Flo Rida released his 4th album, Wild Ones, which debuted at number 14 on the US Billboard 200. His singles, Wild Ones, Good Feeling, and Whistle all reached the top 10 spots on the US Billboard Hot 100. In April of 2015, he released his EP, My House, which also charted in the number 14 spot on the US Billboard 200. It was streamed over 5 million times. So what has Flo Rida been up to lately? Well, he's still rapping, but has also started investing in commercial real estate. He also became the global ambassador for Celsius energy drinks in 2020. And his presence helped garner the company $130 million in profit. Things went sour in 2021 when Flo Rida sued the company, claiming that he wasn't paid enough for his duties. In 2020, Flo Rida planned to open up his own distillery called the Old Sis Trunk Distillery, but due to the pandemic, the opening of the distillery has been pushed back and a specific date has not been announced yet. Not to fret though, because Flo Rida is still swimming in his $30 million in cash, which is more than a lot of rappers today make. Flo Rida has sold over 80 million albums worldwide, and even though his music might not be as popular as it once was, there are still bangers and the perfect party music.